All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for our call this afternoon with Daequan Hardy. As always, please raise your hand and I will call on you. We'll start with Daniel Gallen.
Good afternoon, Daequan. How are you? Paul, it looks like he's muted.
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing well, Daequan. We talked to Nick Tarburton this morning, and he said that the team got together, or the defense got together as a unit to watch the film from last week at Michigan. What was that like, and how do you feel, coming out after seeing that film from that performance?
Yeah, we just just trying to focus on our mistakes and fix any gaps in the defense that we allow Michigan to exploit, and we just trying to come together and just focus on getting better and going 1-0 next week.
Tyler Donahue.
Good afternoon, Daequan. Hope you're doing well today. I'm curious. It was your first opportunity to hear from Manny Diaz after a losing experience, after a tough experience like that. How did he handle himself on Sunday and kind of getting his message across and kind of moving you guys forward towards the next matchup?
Manny always been a great vocal leader, so his messages are always hit home. So he just told us to keep our head high, and the train doesn't stop here, so we just got to keep moving forward.
Andrew Clay.
Hey, Daequan, I'm asking everyone about the whiteout. You've been through this once or twice before. What's your favorite part about the atmosphere that comes with that game?
I say my favorite part is just the energy the crowd brings. It's an environment unlike any environment in college football. So I really enjoy the fans and the energy they bring.
Johnny Collins.
Hey, Daequan, Minnesota is very similar offensively, likes to run the ball like Michigan does. So when you have a game like that where the defense struggles with something, do you appreciate the opportunity to come back right out the next week and maybe show how the adjustments have worked?
Yeah, definitely. It gives us an opportunity to go out and show the world that we are who we say we are, and we fixed our mistakes, and we get another opportunity to go do it this week. So that's the great part.
Andrew Justin.
Hey, Daequan, thanks for doing this. Nick Tarburton mentioned that the defenses watch game film of that 2019 game against Minnesota. Is that normal for you guys to go back as far as 3 years ago to help prepare for a team?
Yeah, it's quite normal, just depending on the offensive play caller, which was Coach Rocco at the time. So knowing that he still is over there at Minnesota running similar offense, we do typically go back and see things that how beat us or can help us in the game.
Joe Smeltzer.
Hey, Daequan, thanks for the time. What are some things that you have seen from Muhammad Ibrahim thus far?
I'm sorry, from who?
Muhammad Ibrahim from Minnesota.
Oh yeah. He's a good running back. So we gotta just be on our P's and Q's. So the defense, we gotta just come together and just prevent the run.
Tyler Donahue.
Daequan, you mentioned Kirk Shiraka. He was in the building with you guys for a full season. Are there any kind of advantages to gain, or is there anything that's a bit different about preparing for this matchup as a defense when you have that kind of recent history with an offensive coordinator?
Yeah, guys like the older guys like me, we have a sense of the offense and how it runs because we've been practicing it for a year or so. So we just gonna just go out there and just look at the film from last year and not last year, but from 2020 year and just see how it goes.
Daniel Gallen.
Daequan, how do you kind of handle or cope with a loss like Saturday's? I know that after the game, PJ said that he was going to sit with it for a little while before trying to move on. What's kind of your philosophy coming out of a game like Saturday?
My philosophy, you can't dwell on a loss too long, that kind of mess up your energy for going into next week. So, I dwell on it a day, Sunday, we get over and make the corrections, and it's time to go 1-0 next week.
Andrew Justin.
Kind of keeping with the theme about Shiraka at the offensive coordinator spot, there's another constant there for Minnesota. it being that it's Tanner Morgan at quarterback, assuming he's able to go. What do you remember from that 2019 game about what he was able to do at quarterback, and what kind of stands out about that offense, if you could take another step with that? Thanks.
What I remember from the 2019 game is, they're a really good RPO team and who will take shots down the field as well. So we got to be good with our eyes and just preventing the quarterback from throwing the deep shots.
Johnny Collins.
Is how they run the ball similar to how Michigan runs it?
Yes, they both have both teams got very good running back. So we got to come with our hard hats on and be able to stop the run this week.
Joe Smeltzer.
Daequan, so you were teammates with Tank Smith at Penn Hills, and obviously his uncle Terry Smith is one of your coaches in the secondary. So what has your relationship been with that family, being that you played with Tank in high school, now in college, and Terry's obviously a Western Pennsylvania guy like yourself? So
yeah, me and Tank, actually we've been friends since about like the 6th grade. So I'm real familiar with him, his family, Coach T and his family. So it's been a great relationship. They're probably one of the reasons, well, Coach Terry's probably one of the reasons I'm at Penn State. So I'm happy for that.
John Petitioner.
Thanks, Paul. Hey, Daequan. Just curious, with the team arrival that you always have at Beaver Stadium, parking down by the baseball field, giving you an opportunity to walk up to the stadium. When you see all the fans, all the alumni there greeting you, what is that, minute or two like for you when you're getting off the bus and before you get into the stadium?
Yeah, it's always great to see the players that I'm representing today on the field. So anytime they come, I try to show out and give us something special, just for them to look forward to.
Tyler Donahue.
Daequan, Cam Miller got into his 4th game, so his next snap would burn redshirt status. What has he done to put himself in a spot to contribute early to this defense? And what do you think about his future at the cornerback position?
Yeah, Cam is one of the smarter guys in the room. The coaches and myself, we all believe in Cam's abilities to make plays on the football and to do his job at cornerback. So I believe he's going to have a great career here and coming up down a few years.
Daniel Gallen.
Daequan, how would you evaluate your own performance this year at the halfway mark of the season?
Personally, I wouldn't say it's up to my standard, but I'm just trying to do the best of my ability, do my job in different areas of the game, especially on special teams.
Tyler Donahue.
Daequan, it seems like your defensive usage has kind of gone down a bit over the season. I know you played a lot in week 1. I know it's a deep room. I know a lot of guys are out there on defense. How are you handling that, though, having to watch a lot of football, maybe not playing as much every single Saturday?
Like I said, I'm just focused on just helping my team go 1-0 each week. I don't dwell on playing time. I'm focused on helping my team win. So whatever the coaches ask me to do, I'll do it.
Time for 2 more. Daniel Gallen.
Daequan, Joey Porter Jr. is someone who came into the year with high expectations and has seemed to, I guess, live up to them. What have you seen from his performance this year? And what's it like playing next to a cornerback like him on the outside?
Yeah, Joey started off the year terrific. So, he's just gonna keep it up. Joey's probably one of the best defensive backs I play with. So, it's an honor to just be alongside him.
Final question, Joe Smeltzer.
Hey, Daequan, you said earlier that you wouldn't say you've played up to the standard you set for yourself this season through 6 games. What do you mean by that exactly?
Personally, I just feel like, I gave up a couple passes on 3rd down, which helped teams, continue drives and probably go down the field and get some points. So that's what I meant by that.